fellas, the easiest way I've found to install the mounts is you're going to separate the motor. You're going to disconnect everything. You're going to have to extend the starter wire and the ground cable, so you're fine there. Everything else you can route it another way to make that work. But separate it where it's free from the frame. And what you're going to do is, on this side I already installed it. This side it looks like you're going to have to cut off this little wire thing, right? Or this wire holder, right? Just want to let you guys know. And then I'll show you another video with the mount installed. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm by myself doing this. So it is doable, but it's always easier if you got someone to help you out. So the easiest way I did it, and I just did it, you're going to install these like I was showing you guys. There's a bracket that was cut off. So these mounts are installed while the engine's off of the bike, all right? And then what I did was, it's easy to line up. Everything bolts up pretty clean. You're going to put the bottom one in first on both sides. And what happens is, then I put a jack on the motor to raise it up to line up the top one. And then once you line that up, it should just slide right through. And these are your factory bolts you're going to be using, and your factory nut little thing. But there it is. That's the stretched out. This is actually a 400 swap. So this is a 400 Majesty motor we're using here. And it does work. This is pretty much the same setup, but just wanted to show you guys how it would look with the motor and the mounts installed. So what I ended up doing is, on this setup, I went ahead and removed the stock bracket on this side. You don't see why. This is a stock bracket on this one. I taped off to see where I was going to cut, and I cut it off just to make the clearance. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and use this same exact piece, modify it to fit like that, and I'll show you how that's done. All right, got everything grinded, ready to go, and pretty much that's what it's gonna look like. And then we're gonna go ahead and box it in after, but that's gonna be the new bracket for that shock. And that's gonna be the next one. All right, fellas, this is where we're at right now. So this piece right here is pretty much the stock piece that I modified, grinding everything down, getting ready to weld it in. And pretty much that's what it's gonna look like. We're gonna box it eventually. That's gonna be next, but yeah. So left side of the shock, it's that setup right there. All right, that's it for now. But got the left side bracket welded in. I'm gonna eventually cut this off, box it in to pretty much, I got these templates cut out, ready to get welded in. And then I gotta make this template, and that's gonna be the bracket for this side. Just gonna make another one to put on this side, weld that in, and pretty much that's your rear frame modification for the DC Airs or the Bigscooter setup with my brackets. All right, guys, thank you.